On behalf of the Rise School with Dr. Patricia Murugami and Breakthrough Leadership Transformation BLT Group, I would like to say welcome to the 7th Annual Global Your Next Best Self Summit 2024.
Those of you in the twirling 10s, teens, tryout 20s, and turbulent 30s, make good use of your energy. The people you listen to, my dear, fabulous, and fortified 40s, can determine the trajectory of your life. Be very, very mindful of who is influencing you. So for those of you in the flaming 50s, one of the things I'll encourage you to do is look around the room and raise others. So as we look at those in the sizzling 60s, I want to encourage you to form personal boards that you're part of and that you will have of multiple generations. When you think about the 7 days of the week and how we use those days matters. May we use them to build and not to break. May we use them to breathe life and not to suck it out. May we use those days and remember that we need to rest. The next 7 I want to talk about is the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Have you been to the Great Pyramid of Giza? Hanging Gardens of Babylon? Part of the intention here is to raise our cultural knowledge. That when we travel, we don't just go to the malls. So I'm helping you build your bucket list so that we don't just work to pay mortgages and school fees. Personal quotes that I have developed, been inspired. And the first quote is, be a bridge. One of the things I want to encourage you is to build the pattern of resilience. And as you're thinking about success, may success be solving other people's problems. I want us to look at 7 aspects that will challenge, strengthen, or elevate your success. The thing I want to encourage you is what doctors have been telling us for a while. 3, 2, 1. 3 hours before you sleep, last meal. 2 hours before you sleep, last drink. And I encourage you, cut off caffeine by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If there's anything that will challenge our ability to lead, it is sleep. Another thing to think about is intellectual mastery and brain health. We're now moving away from the word mental health to brain health and the ability to master our intellect. Another area is around relational wisdom. Are your family members your friends? Are your friends family? Whichever faith you profess, I encourage you to consider how that faith has an impact on your life.
Try to answer the question, who you are, who am I, and what am I here for? Don't wait to only get feedback from other people about you. Get in touch with yourself and ask, what really makes me happy?
Once you know what your calling is, once you know what you can confidently stand and speak about unapologetically, then you can be able to mentor the younger people.
So am I thinking big? Because it's only when I'm thinking big is when I'm going to allow others to think big. Because in my journey, when you think big, you can't do it alone. There's always somebody else involved in it.
We have to constantly defend our position as leaders and runners of this business and deliver it, and through successful promotion of talent and out.
What is that purpose that drives you, and how do you light many lights in people's lives across you? Do you have the discipline to follow up and to execute? And that's how you make change. So if you can get strong faith, very clarity around your purpose, very clarity around what is my community, and clarity around your grit, the thing that keeps you going, that never gives up.
So leadership is not just about the people below you, it's also the people around you, because you must learn to bring everybody together. Whether they like you, whether they believe in you, whether they believe in your vision or they don't.
Leadership is not a popularity contest. So what happens here is that internal competition and the need to be liked can challenge us. And the seventh level, which I urge us to get to, is the wisdom visionary. This is the one whose service to humanity is their agenda. A positive mindset that even when there are challenges, there's a solution around it. The purpose-driven mindset that everything you try and do has a divine purpose. May I encourage you to be a chief enabling officer of your career and others. Be a CEO of your career. Seek and depersonalize feedback. Be faithful to your values. And the third one, forgive and release. May we remember that the station we are at is a temporary station. And while you're in that role, that job, that thing that you're doing, that you have a limited time to make it count.